Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Maury from the Performance Lab of California doing a breakdown here of Justin Fields, who is the overall best player in the class. I've really been wanting to do more breakdowns of the younger athletes just because I think that there's a need there where a lot of guys are looking to find what are some things that, as a 17, 18, 19-year-old kid you can do to really separate yourself within the pack. And I think Justin does some things that are unique. That can really help out. And then also just from an overall better understanding of the throw and how to optimize your body, we're going to continue to create these videos for you to make it so you can better understand the biomechanics. And as we get more information on what are the best ways to throw a football or throw a baseball, we're going to make more videos that really emphasize those key points and that really key information, and that's what we're going to do here today with Justin. So the key thing that we really want to focus on is the ability to rotate within the hip and really create ground force. Okay, it's all about how much force you're able to create in the body, but also being able to maintain that good range of motion, or in some cases really shorten that range of motion. So what Justin does is he does a good job again of creating that force, but he doesn't necessarily push hard off of that back leg. He's pretty average at creating the force from the back leg, but in terms of front leg, I would say is exceptional. Okay, you could see how well he rotates with really the whole front part of his body. He's rotating with that front arm, making sure that front arm stays in good position, rotating with that front hip, rotating that front ankle, rotating that front knee. Everything is going in the transverse plane very, very effectively while maintaining a good position of the arm, which is really critical. Okay, so he has the ball and the elbow up to a good 90-90 position. As he brings that elbow right through, that ball never goes past that 90-degree kind of key zone as he's transferring through. So you never see that ball kind of leaning off to the side or getting away from him. He keeps it all very compact, which makes it so he could use a lot of the pec as he's coming through, and I mean, you could even see how he finishes. I mean, everything is coming towards the target, and he got that, everything into the ball, which is an important part of really being able to maximize himself as an overall thrower. Okay, the next one's going to be a little bit different position. So he puts a good amount into the ball, and really, what you want to see is how well he's able to use his hips too. He gets those hips all the way through. For a lot of quarterbacks, it seems to be difficult to be able to rotate the hips without also rotating the upper body, and that's something that I think Justin does as well. That's very good, as you can see how he's getting those hips into the actual throw. And as he loads back, he still has a lot of weight onto his back leg here, ready to transfer forward. And another thing that I saw first with Patrick Mahomes that I've started to see more now is notice how when he steps, how much he keeps that knee inside, right? So he's stepping, that foot's going, but the knee's staying back. He lands, and now he uses that extra range of motion within the knee to really drive those hips through. I mean, yeah, obviously we're just talking about his arm. He does a good job keeping that arm nice and high, but you can see how those hips really dominate the movement. It's not necessarily how well he's able to push off that front leg, because we can see he's already shifted most of his weight forward. Most of his weight's already onto that front leg, so he can't be using too much off the back leg. But again, that back leg becomes more of a way to push the front hip to start rotating, and he just absorbs that force, so he doesn't overly rotate in that front leg or in the hips. He just uses the force of the front leg and then also the beginning rotation that he gets within that front ankle, front knee to drive that hip to get a quick little snap going, and then it's all about firing from there. Okay. And when he goes through the upper body, it all happens really fast, and it's a very quick motion, but most importantly, it's a very compact motion, right? There's not a whole lot of extra movement that's going on. When that elbow's coming forward, the ball's also coming forward. When he begins to rotate within that front shoulder, he doesn't rotate a lot. I mean, look at how much his hand moves throughout the movement. It's not a lot of movement within that upper body. He's really using the rotation of the lower body to really get this ball going and really fire the football. So I think that that's an important thing to take note of, and the reason he's able to do that is because of what the force that he's creating out of the ground, right? He doesn't have to create a whole lot of extra movement within the body, within the within the arm, within anything that within the really anything lower body through upper body. It's all how well he's able to utilize that front leg, rotating that front leg, push off that ground, and use the forces that he has going downwards. Again, in that ground, creating ground force that makes it so he's able to be the quarterback that he's able to be. And I think it's perfect that we went through Justin because of how well he's able to do and create ground force reaction. And then that was really going to be the main point that we wanted to hone in this week, is that ground force is an important thing. Start to be able to realize how much you can push your feet into the ground. And that's not only when you're throwing. That's when you're squatting. That's when you're decelerating. That's when you're sprinting. It's all about how much force you can create into the ground that will really make it so you can then create more force as an athlete, whether, again, you're throwing the football, jumping, lifting weight. It's about the force that you put into the ground. So really take that key concept and put it into your everyday life and start to feel the improvements in power that you get from that, okay? We'll probably make a member video for that. I would really encourage you to check out our member page on our website. We have a lot of good information about how to throw a football better, how to throw a baseball better, how to run faster, what are good exercises that do all of that. We also have a really cool overall YouTube channel, bunch of different things for quarterbacks, sprinters, pitchers. Just want to be able to create as much value as we can for all you guys. So check that out as well. As always, thanks for watching. We're going to continue to post these videos up, and I'd say keep on following because we're going to keep on getting you more and better information. Thanks, and talk to you soon.